Hey, Corey Mano, how you doing? Hey, Hadley. How you doing? Hey, it's bloody windy out and cold. Oh, you going flying today there, Justin? Hey, electronics. Wow, you're typing fast this morning. How you doing, electronic circuit? Light train. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Mr. Crawley. Yeah, you gotta get your studying done for your 107 part 107, yeah. It's very windy here this morning and freezing. Hey, Philly. Sorry I didn't see your live stream this morning. Thanks. Oh, I was already been outdoors this morning with the dog. Walked around a little bit. Hey, how's it going there, Roger? Our Pa, how you doing? Johnny Drone Flyer. Hi. Hey, Papa Doc FPV, how you doing? I had problems with YouTube this morning getting on, and it's just giving it. I have a feeling guys gonna have problems with YouTube today. Right back, guys. Oh, still haven't flown any Spark yet? I only flew it once there since the weather started coming to be nice there, but it hasn't been nice enough. Uh, you used to go outside. I won't do that again. Okay. Everybody, please don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you very much. You flew yours on Sunday. Okay. 73 grams. Didn't like it. Well, the sun's out here this morning. I thought it'd be nice to open up the windows and doors, but it's a cold wind this morning. You did a crawfish flyover. Funky Duck Productions. How you doing this morning? I know Paul Murray's been dishing out his boat videos there. A lot of them lately. Oh yeah, we're getting more rain again there. Tomorrow, I think it is, they're saying. Yeah, I know, Johnny. What the hell happened there? Hello? Anybody see me? My picture went black all of a sudden. Am I still on? You know, my camera's not even working anymore. I can't see my picture at all. Okay. I got it back. Okay. Air Photography. Good morning. Hold on. I'm going to check out your channel, Air Photography. Ooh, nice. Air Photography. Welcome to the community. Everybody check out Air Photography. He has a great channel, guys. All you want to know about everything on here. Camera-wise. Osmo. Got a very good channel, guys. Check out Air Photography. I'm going to give you a wrench, Air Photography. There you go. Nice having you here. RGSRC. Good morning, good morning. No, it's you know, when you got your YouTube page up over the other, you got the YouTube page in the background, and you got the other one in the front. When I clicked on the other one, the other page is black underneath it, so that's why. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pop-up chat there and shut off the other one. There we go. There, it's going to be a lot better. Sorry guys, if I sound a bit rough. I went for a walk this morning with the dog, and it hasn't been long I've been awake. Hey Gary, good morning, good morning. I'm in London, Ontario. Cool. I live in Quebec, Canada. Air Photography. They have one great channel there, my friend. Everybody check out Air Photography. Make sure you got them. I know Asgard Studios, if he was in here, he'd love your channel, believe me. Oh, cool. You found a channel by Bill. Yes, yes. I'm glad you followed Bill. Yes. Air Photography, one day I just might get you on the panel if you want. Get some guys ask some questions if you don't mind. Centroid's in the house. Yeah, I just got on Centroid. That's why it's quiet. Yeah, you're back at school there, Centroid Ariel. Back at work. I'm not talking too loud because Kim's still in the sleep there. I just got a notification I'm on live. Yeah, the panel. I mean, because I do some mornings I do the panel there. We talk, we chat. But if you ever decide to come on there, I will make a very small panel so you could talk to everybody into the chat. Yeah. Because here we're a drone channel, but we do talk about everything, you know, talk about cameras, talk about the Osmos, we talk about everything. I'm not an expert in this, but people like to know information and other people's point of views on things too. What, you ain't getting enough from me this morning? Come on, bug me again. Nah, Johnny Joan. Hey, Joan Junkie. Good morning. How you doing? Cool. You're enjoying the weather, yeah. It's a little bit cool here this morning, John. Joan Junkie, yeah. We got the winds and everything. Oh, that's cool. They're air photography, but you do have experience in it. That's what helps. Yeah, for sure. That's true, Justin. Yeah. Northern Ohio Railroad action. How you doing? So everybody check out Air Photography. He's new to the community this morning, so check out his channel. Eber, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. It's nice to hear their Northern Ohio Railroad action. Flow Zone, good afternoon. Nanya's in the house. Okay. Oh, you're lucky it's really nice out there. Here it's really nice, but the wind is up and it's a cold wind, believe me. I got some windows open here this morning. That's why I got my hoodie on. Dizung RV, good morning, good morning. Silver Top Flyer, how you doing? Gonna be 80 there today. Okay. Well, here right now it's only doing 6 Celsius. We got 14 kilometer an hour winds. I'll say it in pure English, it's doing 42 here Fahrenheit, 9-mile-an-hour winds. But the wind is nippy. It's cold. It was nice here yesterday, raining this morning. Oh, crap. Night train. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, we're going to get that rain tomorrow. Well, thank you for coming in. And yes, do come back when you can. I'm on 7 mornings a week, guys, 9 a.m. till 1 o'clock, quarter to 1, every morning, 7 days a week. There you go, Hadley. Yeah, it won't be long. I'll send you that. You're on a roll this morning. Hey, Sword Doubler. Oh, this is the hoodie you got off of Teespring. I'll put my Teespring account in there if you want to see it. And, they're not expensive, believe me. I we put the prices down way down low so people can afford them. So, and they got cups also, coffee cups. Here's the Teespring account. Hey, Skype Pilot, how you doing? And they're very nice prices there. It doesn't cost much, believe me. Hey, Paul.
Good morning, Roger. How are you today?
Very good, very good. Well, you put out a lot of videos yesterday.
Did 4 ships. I was up till 2 o'clock, 2:30, I think. Well, I like to do it, Roger, back to back like that really fast because there's a lot of people that love the ships and they want like real time, like within hours, not days later,
Yeah, that's it.
Because that, if it's later on, then it's like old news, it'd be like me sending out a newspaper that was printed last Saturday,
Kim rated your channel last night.
Did he?
Yeah.
He probably got tired of watching it all because there's a lot of content on there, that's for sure.
Yeah, silver top. Yeah, they have very good colors and very nice colors on there too. Yeah. I wanted the orange one, and when I ordered it, they didn't have no more orange ones left.
So all my friends are in the chat today, I see.
Yeah.
Old friends, new friends, friends are friends, right?
Yeah, that new one. If you go up on the chat, I'm trying to find his name now. Air Photography. He's new.
Oh, okay.
He just went out. His wife called him out. So anyway, his name's there. You can always support his channel. He lives in Ontario.
Ah, a neighbor.
Yep. Well, thank you there, Northern Ohio Railroad. Thank you.
I'm doing the loop around, Roger. Is what.
Yeah. And you got the Northern Ohio guy too there at Railroad. I don't know. Yeah, you must have him.
Yeah, he's been on before, right?
Yeah.
I'm just missing that music. That do 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 do. Yeah, actually, he's a great guy because I just watched his video he did on the Mavic 2 Dual remote update and how to, because the update that they did with the Mavic 2 was allowed you to have two controllers, like the bigger copters, like my Inspire. You could have two controllers, one for a camera operator, one for the drone operator. And he did an excellent video on that, talking about the problem. The issue is that they have is with Android versus ISO, Apple Android, and the two never seem to play nice together. And he had some workarounds there. So if you wanted to use Android with the preferred ISO, which is Apple, how to make it work. It was great. And I have him, and I have him because I came across that last night, and I went and was watching it and subscribed. So now I'm back again. That was a nice little side trip.
No, I didn't send it yet. Sorry. Won't be long. I got to copy and paste the link. Yeah, so I brought Roxy out this morning. Well, she brought me out this morning. Took a little walk.
Well, she's got to be enjoying the almost spring-like weather.
Oh yeah, but so the wind is bloody cold this morning. It's doing it's doing 42, I think, Fahrenheit, but the wind is cool. It's cold.
Wow.
I got a window open here, and I didn't take off my hoodie because it's so cool in the house right now.
And everybody, make sure you hit that like button for Roger. Show the appreciation, all the hours that he puts in. It's like a full-time job just so that we can come here and talk about life and drones and everything in between. Because, you know, what some people, they forget is that there is life other than drones, but our lives seem to focus on drones. So when we share, you know, how we're doing it, what we're doing it, some people are builders, some people are flyers, some people are both. It's just it's a whole community.
FPV Rims, bonjour. J'espère ça va bien. Yeah, and in case people are wondering why I hit the like and dislike buttons, because we got some immature people that like coming in and doing the thumbs down game. So I don't want to discourage anybody, so I'll just leave it like that. Everybody check out FPV rims. He's from France.
So did you go to Timmy Hortons yesterday, Roger?
Actually, what happened was my son popped in and we started working on my truck again.
Ah, okay.
Broken Carpenter, how you doing? Because my heating switch was broke. So we went to all the pieces and all that. And then Kim and him had a fun time taking all my dash apart for that. And come to take the wires off, but we couldn't because the wires were all soldered together. I mean, burnt together.
Oh, wow.
There was a short circuit done. So my son has to go back and get the new, I don't know how you say it in English. We call it the quet there.
The harness,
plug with the wires on it there.
the harness type part.
Yeah, because it's all melted. It's all melted.
Wow.
I could have caught the fire could have caught in the truck by that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now my dash is all apart in my truck. My son's supposed to go and get the parts this morning, come back this morning and do it.
Well, you know, Roger, as we get older, we start to understand that life is a series of little challenges that you have to overcome. You can sit and hold your head in your hands and cry about it, or you rise up and you try and figure out how to fix it.
Yeah. So Kim's got a little bit of soldering to do.
Oh, he's good at that. He likes that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I find that it's easier, especially in my life, it's easier to do the things we like to do than it is the things we don't like to do.
So true. Detector ce matin. Okay. The video he put up this morning, the FPV rims, is about metal detecting.
Ah. Good morning, Mike.
Sarini.
Sarni?
Sarini. I call him Sarini.
Okay.
Good morning, Mike. Gotta go start cleaning my room. Yeah. Hey, Kim knows I was on. Hey, Oscar Studios, Hugo, how you doing?
Well, I got to stay off that damn eBay. That's what I got to do. That's
I know.
You know, I've had several different Crystal Skies over the years, different renditions. You know, I had the smart remote that had the Crystal Sky in it, but it was small and I just couldn't. Anyway, so I found a Crystal Sky online. It was like new condition. Then I started bidding on it, and it was between me and another guy. And so with 30 seconds to go, I put in my final bid and I won it. So
okay.
I have a new used Crystal Sky Ultra coming my way, the big screen, which is what I need.
Okay.
But instantly, and that was, Roger, that was at 1:48 this morning. Instantly, I went into buyer's remorse. Saying, Paul, you got all these great big huge tablets around here. What the heck are you doing? You know, and it's like, I know.
Well, if you need it, you need it.
Well, the only thing is yesterday, you know, it was sunny. You could tell by the ship videos. It was sunny. And I have a hood on there. But it also is the tablets themselves, they don't handle direct sunlight very well. They seem to like darken up and things.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm able to fly, but not with the level of watching, focusing, and centering, and all of the other things that I enjoyed when I had one before, which I returned because I thought it was just a bad tablet. Come to find out, it was a bad aircraft. So,
Ooh. Okay.
So I think I'll try it again. Anybody here in the chat flying with the Crystal Sky 7.8 Ultra? I'd like to hear your thoughts if you are. Yeah. Sean says that, Paul, I film my carriage on eBay all the time. It haunts me.
Scout Studios, I sent you a link in case you want to come in. Ok, vous parlez, mais c'est mieux que j'ai la télévision.
I hope Hugh is feeling better. You know, he had the same nagging cough and cold and nasal thing that I've been going on now for, what is it, like at least 2 weeks, if not 3.
Okay. Yeah. Ah, je te comprends. Ouais. Okay, EBRFPV, thank you very much for dropping in. And everybody, please don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, okay there, Oscar. No problem. No problem at all.
I hope he's out on the road, not out in the road. Because that would not be good. If you're on the road driving someplace, drive safe.
Well, for filming for your railroads, I'd say the Mavic Pro Zoom probably.
Yeah, if you want to film railroads out and about, the Mavic 2 Zoom would be a great choice, because then you can stand off a ways, zoom in, and get the same shot as if you were on top of them. However, if you're really looking, Philly Mike can also tell you that he loves his for low light shooting and the extra dynamic capacity of the camera. The Mavic 2 Pro is second to none, simply because as the sensor gets a little bigger, it lets more light in and able to process it differently.
Ouais, faut aller sur Google FPV Rims. Faut aller sur Google, puis là, tu peux transférer de français en anglais. Yeah, he said the Mavic 2 Zoom. It's a little bit expensive for sure.
Well, yes, but just for comparison, I don't know how long you've been thinking about flying drones. My first drone was several $1,000s, and then I went and bought the Inspire 2, and that was back in the days they were big drones, big batteries, and you had to put them together. You had to be as much of an electronic mechanic as you could be in order to keep them in the air. And then DJI came out and says, "Hey, we're gonna sell things ready to fly," and a lot of the other companies have followed suit. They do the same thing. But just as a comparison, I think it was like 4 years ago, I bought my first Inspire 1, and it was $3,600. One camera, one battery, one controller. So the prices have come down.
Hey, Julian, how you doing this morning?
But you know, Roger, you get some great pictures with your Spark too, don't you?
Yeah, but it's a flight time. It's not very long.
Yes.
That's what bugs it up, you know.
what's it, top out at like 12 to 15 minutes? Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
yeah. And
See, and when you get up,
buy 3 batteries at least.
yeah, when you get up and the fact that you got to bring it back, land swap the battery, start over again. With the Mavic 2 series, you get 28 to 30 minutes of flight time, and that's most cases adequate to do whatever it is you want to do. You know, what my usual ship video, I'm usually flight time doing the whole thing, coming back, landing. I'm landing with still half to 3/4 of a battery, and I've flown for like 6 to 8 minutes. So
Okay. Oh, yeah. My son's supposed to come in this morning and finish off that truck with Kim there. And
oh, that's good. Yeah, because I mean, you're pretty much grounded without the truck.
Well, I can go anywhere right now. I can go anywhere, but just won't put the heater on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you said you had the dash all torn apart.
Yeah, it's the console there on the side there.
Oh, okay.
In the
I
middle.
thought you were talking about the whole dash.
No. Just the console there where the radio
Just
is. And
the
everything.
console, the radio, and the heater
Yeah.
controls and all that stuff. Okay.
That's true. Glennis says, "Hey, good morning, Glennis says, yeah, yeah. It's like Glennis says, the Parrot Bebop 2 is good for a long flight time too. Yeah. Organized confusion. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody, please hit that like button. Thank you very much. Helps out my channel.
Oh man, tickle, tickle. I think, Roger, I'm going to invest in Hall's Mentholyptus from now on.
Maybe when I catch a bad cold or something like that, I never use that because it seems to me it gets worse.
Well,
hey,
I think you get addicted to them over a period of time because I had really, when I was in Kansas City one year, I caught a really severe bronchitis pneumonia type bug.
Yeah.
And I think for a year I was sucking on these little things to try and at least keep it clear.
Okay.
And I had to be I had to have a pocket of them all the time.
Oh God. Huh. Hey, Raymond Millwood. Good morning. How you doing? Everybody check out Raymond Millwood. Check out his channel, everybody.
Michael did a Philly Drone Life did a live stream again this morning, and he was able finally, after he got over his 1,000 subscriber mark, to go back on YouTube live stream.
Oh, he did? Oh, cool.
Without having to do the DU recorder thing.
Okay, that's good. Very great. That's good.
However, here's the caveat, because I talked to him afterwards, and he showed it at the end. He had his controller for his aircraft. He had to have a cell phone in order to see the chats.
Yeah.
He had, and it was just kind of a mess. The show was great, but he was spending so much time concentrating on the two, not only the aircraft, the controller, but his monitor plus his cell phone to read the chats, that it kind of took away a little bit. It wasn't as spontaneous. You could tell he was struggling. And you know, when you're struggling with something, it was still, don't get me wrong, it was a great show, but he was a little bit hectic.
I can imagine. Organized confusion. No, we're far away from the floods, but the people are getting hit hard with the floods around here so far. Hey, Holly. Yeah,
Hi.
everybody's getting hit pretty hard with the floods, and
Good morning, Justin.
it's even going to be worse this week. So,
Good morning, Paul.
So you're getting flooding up there, Roger?
not here where I am, but in Montreal and not too far away from me. But the rivers are going way over the bank a lot more than we used to.
Lower elevation, right?
Yeah, and now the government wants everybody to sell their house. Well, get rid of their property, in other words, and the government's supposed to give them $200,000 each to buy new houses somewhere higher elevation, which I don't believe, but you know.
That's
You know,
crazy.
they tried that in the States back 10, 15 years ago or so. And that's just a guess.
Yeah.
Remember when the Mississippi kept flooding,
Mhm.
and people move out of their house when it
Yeah.
flooded, move back in their house, and the insurance companies were paying all this big money, and the federal government was kicking in money, and finally they tried to chase them off their land and move them someplace else.
Yeah.
And I never heard, but I don't think that program was very successful at all.
Hey, Drone Junkie, FPV Rhymes is from France. He speaks French only. He doesn't know how to type in English. Just letting you know.
What's the name?
Cordorso, how you doing?
Oh, we have a lot of new people coming in. This is cool. This is very, very cool. Get everybody, help everybody out. Oh gosh, I can't type for anything this morning. Lucky I was able to shave straight. How's it look?
Let's go.
Just kidding.
Justin,
Yes, Paul.
Justin, tilt your head a little bit, and we'll tell you when it's straight and not. You know, it's like
I know it's always crooked. My neck is so stiff today still. Ugh. Oh well. That's what life's about, right? Let you know you're living.
Here's
You
what
feel
it
some
is.
pain.
Yep.
So how are you guys doing this morning?
Yeah.
How are you doing, Paul? Gotta ask Paul, how is he doing? How's Mr. Angelic doing?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine. I'm right now. I'm going over to check out the channel, Roger. You know, it's the 2-minute trip I take.
Yeah.
My computer just doesn't seem to. My upload and download speeds are not what I'm paying for, but that's another issue.
Yeah, Paul, that I cannot believe that. Like here you have Comcast. Comcast is supposed to be so reliable and so much better than any competitor, and you should be using dial-up with the amount of speeds that you've been showing us you have. Oh, that's like what? CenturyLink, I guess. CenturyLink in the States, what we consider dial-up.
Geez on. It all depends how much money you got in your pocket to spend on a drone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it all depends what you want to do with your drone. You know, it all depends.
Yeah, there's several things to answer that you need to ask yourself before you do anything. Is, have you flown before? What is it you want the drone to do for you? How much money do you want to spend? And how deep do you want to go down the rabbit hole?
And do you want to continue to spend a lot of money on it as well? Is another question. Like FPV freestyle and racing, it's a constant investment. You're constantly, excuse me, you're constantly giving money out for it. Wow, yeah, around cost $730 for camera drones. Yeah, that's a pretty good average, wouldn't you say, there, Paul?
Well, you know, you get what you pay for. Yes, you can get a camera drone, but usually what happens is sooner or later you're going to move up to the more expensive end of the camera drones, because you'll start to have issues where you say, well, if it would only do this, and if I could only do that, and
that is so 100% true.
A lot of the
That's
camera guys,
110% truth right there.
yeah, exactly. And you buy at this price, and then you decide you want to move up, and you end up selling at this price. So then you go up here, and you buy at this price, moving up, and you sell down here. And it's just this up and down.
Yep.
Like Cadorso, I know how you feel about your internet being so bad. 7 down, 0.5 up.
Ooh.
I was in the same situation. I had to call a company. They came here,
Mhm.
they changed all my wiring for the house, and they gave me a new router box. Now I'm up at 10 down, and I'm at 0.96 upload.
So almost doubled.
Yeah,
That's a big deal,
I got a phone in a
especially
couple
when
of
you're
days.
that low, you know.
I got a phone in a couple of days to reimburse me for all the money I paid for the for what I wasn't getting.
Yeah.
I think Paul is due for a huge refund.
Yeah.
Huge refund. That's not even a little refund. It's been months that he's been dealing with this.
Yeah.
Months.
Yeah.
It's not like it was yesterday and he's just found out.
Mm-hmm.
How many times were you not able to get on, Paul? And like your chat right now is probably 10 minutes behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my chat right now Drone Junkie said hi, Cardoso.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a minute ago.
Yeah.
Literally.
You do it after dark. How you doing? Good morning.
You're about a minute and a half behind. That's doing better than usual, Paul. That's pretty good, actually.
Well, it progresses.
Yeah.
Though, in other words, like if I don't keep going back to the YouTube live stream just to check the timeline at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back there sometimes, and the timeline's like halfway back. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my. So it's lagging hard.
Yeah, Silvertop.
Yeah.
They told me that 8 days after the repair guy comes here, I could phone them back and seeing that it was their fault, their problem, they're going to reimburse me all the money I paid. Next about 6 months now that I've been having big problems there.
Oh yeah. At least 6 months, right, Roger?
Well, yeah,
most of it was a
Roger,
computer in the beginning.
Probably, Roger, had you been watching it, you've had that problem ever since you've had the cable, ever since you've had internet. You know, they should be giving you free for a year.
Yeah, they gave me a box last time they came for the optical wiring, and the guy told me, he says, that's no good for you here. He says, that rotor box wasn't even working right for my computer. So that's one big mistake they did by changing that box. So they gave me back another router box and took away the other one. This is
Yeah, that sucks, Cardoso. I cannot believe that. So you have one provider in the area? Isn't that like a monopoly or something? Isn't that against the law? Are you in the States?
No, he's here in Canada.
He's there in Canada?
Yeah, it's like me. I only got one provider here too.
Yeah, the problem is because they're so rural, Justin.
Yeah.
That they can't have a monopoly because nobody else wants to do it.
Nobody else wants to provide in the area. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Philly, don't get too crazy about cleaning that room, man. Don't stress yourself out, all right? Like seriously. One item at a time. Just take your time. I can tell it's stressing you out by that comment. Just one thing at a time.
Cadorso lives north of Winnipeg.
Oh wow, okay.
It's like here, I only got one company here. It's Bell Canada. That's the only one. The cable company, got 3 other cable companies all pass on the main highway. They just got to bring the wire down like that, but no, they won't. Indiana, good morning. Skills. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Hey. Remote Pilot Australia. Good morning, sir. Ari, how you doing? Yeah, when I told my wife his name was Ari, and she's like, that's Audi. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, that's pronounced Audi in Spanish. I was like, no, it's Ari. No, it's Audi. No, it's Ari. That was awesome.
Remote Pilot, how you doing this morning? Good morning. Teflon, how you doing?
Hey, Summer.
Probably Justin Summer is right. However, I don't think that Ari is a Spanish descendant. I could be wrong.
Right. I'm always wrong. I'm never right. My wife, you can't be right. You have to be wrong.
everybody, check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported. And please hit that like button.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Monkey.
The lion.
We've been battling with my dog's ear problems again, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes and goes, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know.
It'll be good for a couple days and
Yeah.
comes back.
Same here. And we tried to regulate her food and all that. And
Oh, yeah.
regulating her food, it still comes back.
Oh yeah, like we bought the god awful expensive dog food.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. I looked at Summer and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But it's supposed to help. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like it's a problem that she's always going to have. It doesn't matter what we feed her, I think.
Pit bulls all have ear infections, all of them.
Yep.
That's how do you say that? Genetic.
Yeah, after a certain age, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Salut. Comment ça va?
So I need to spend all day studying today, Paul. I haven't been
Have ya?
studying enough. Yeah, I have to. I haven't spent enough time over the last 2 weeks studying. I gotta put days and days in now. Like Summer looked at me last night. She's all, "What module are you on?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let's go check." And she's like, "I would like to see you sit here all day on that thing and when I come home, I'd like to see some tests done." And I was like, "Dang, getting all up on it." And she's like, "Yeah, somebody's got to get on you." It was awesome.
Well,
Awesome to hear her say that,
Yeah, Gill Skills. Yeah, that's what we did in the other town I used to live in. That's what we did. We made a petition for the whole town, and everybody went to door, even at the small little store we had, that papers there to sign. And they finally got 3 providers in that little town just by that petition. So, and believe me, everybody was very happy.
I imagine.
Yeah. That was my son. He's coming down to work on my truck there. He's got that.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had we took the console apart, took up my thing for my heater, the switch for the heater. Remember I told you it was broke?
Yeah.
We took out the whole thing, and we come take off the wiring, and they're all melted together, short circuit, everything. I'm lucky the truck didn't catch on fire.
So your blower motor, since that all melted, go to your blower motor or your it's like a transistor or a speed controller or an ESC that connects to that. See if that's damaged as well. That's usually the result of that melting inside there. It'll ground out, and because it's sending power to the fan motor through this little it's a speed controller basically, so you can have your different settings. Sometimes that will ground out, and it could be from the heater fan itself all the way to your control module where you're controlling it at. So I hope that's not the case, and it's just right there, and it's maybe had just a problem in just that plug, but definitely check the other end. Make sure that there's no other issues, or maybe rat damage inside the engine bay. That can also be a contributing factor.
Yeah.
So take a peek, look around, look for anything that may be chewed on too.
Yeah.
I hope to God it's not rats, because that's as a mechanic, I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I got to look over everything. And the black housing is so hard to find where they've chewed through it. If it's on the underside where you can't see, and it doesn't matter how you look at it from the outside, there's just no angle to see that spot without a little mirror. Oh God. I hope it's just inside the cab.
Cordar. So this was my upload speed before they came and fixed it. 6.51. My download, I should say, 6.51, and my upload was 68.68. Now they changed everything. Now it's at 10.34 to 0.88. So. And it's holding steady there now.
Yeah, Cardoso, that's what the vet keeps saying to us, that they think she's allergic to some some of the food that she's eating, but
Yeah.
we're on our fourth different bag, different kind.
Just for the allergy test, there's $550.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, because you got to buy all the food and wait the time and see if the ears are okay, and you got to go and get checked. And good God.
Good morning,
Oh, thank God for pet insurance. I'm telling you. Yeah, Summer's got pet health insurance on our dogs through her work.
Well, I know they got pet insurance down here. But,
yeah, they have it here too. Yeah, she gets it through her work for them. It's part of her paycheck, which is cool. So it's like not coming out of our pockets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the dog food ain't free, that's for sure. At $100 US for a bag of like 30 pounds of dog food, it's ridiculous. And the vet told me, he's like, well, how much do you pay for a pound of hamburger? I was like, I don't know, between $2 and $3. And he's all, well, you got $100 worth of ground hamburger here. You know, it's 30 pounds. You know, it's roughly $3 and something cents a pound. I'm like, the bitch got me right there. He got me. He broke it down. It made me understand how come it's so expensive.
Everybody, FPV Rims, just put the Facebook channel there. It's Facebook. Okay, so everyone wants to go on to it. You just go on there, you can have a laugh. So.
Oh yeah. So I have a link I need to share with everybody. And for all of you that follow Rotor Riot.
Says a small group he has, but if you want to go and check it out.
Yeah, that's I definitely want to.
Guys, so.
Yeah, I'll be there in just a second. I was trying to. Here we go. Yeah, I found this video yesterday, Roger. It's pretty funny. So there's the Rotor Riot. They sold their brand, I guess, or they sold half of the company to somebody. Video, yeah. Did you see the video where it was it's like a movie overlay of like the oh god, I was dying laughing so hard last night. I'm trying to remember what movie it's from. It's a World War II movie, and it's like in the general's room of like Hitler's party or whatever, and it's just funny because of the way they did it. Like God, I just need to find the link so everybody can go watch it. It's they did a parody, and I've never seen anybody do anything like this, like especially on YouTube, where it's this way. It's usually a meme or something on like on Instagram or and they actually did a video meme thing. So I'm trying to find it. I gotta share it with everybody. I posted it on Facebook last night, so I'm going through my Facebook right now trying to find it. Mr. Steele posted it yesterday, actually, and that's where I got it from. And it's funny.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Because me, when I came and rented this house first, there, Gil Steele's on Cordurso. Before I even put foot in it, I asked the landlord here, says, does it have high speed? Yep, it does. I mean, does high speed pass here? She says, yes, because he has high speed on his. But he's like me. He's same. His high speed's just like mine.
All right, here we go. I found it. Looky, I found it.
Already.
God, that took forever to find. Okay, guys, this is purely horrible humor. Like most people won't find it as funny. If you don't follow the Rotor Riot Chaos and you follow FPV, you might not think it's funny, but it's pretty funny. It really is. It's a pretty funny meme that somebody made. This guy only has like 107 subscribers too. This Funk FPV, and he's got 1,368 views on this video. And
well,
it's the content.
What you need to do, Justin, is contact him and tell him he needs to come to Canadian Drone Hub.
I
and if he wants
messaged him
to get
on
exposure.
I messaged him
Yeah.
on Facebook and told him to come on over. We
He
could help
needs
him
to
grow
come
his
to
channel.
Canadian Drone.
That was me. Sorry.
Yeah, so like
okay.
Wild Willie's commented and he said like, by the way, literally made me laugh so hard I woke up Nicole. Congrats. Bot Grinder, a couple of parts in here had me dying. Like, you have no idea, like all the people that this is focaled around, they're dying laughing about it. So there is no offense made by this one to the people that they're joking with or joking towards or making the joke about.
Oh, how you doing? Good morning.
That's super funny.
Oh man, time for another cough drop.
Everybody,
Poor Paul, man. He's still fighting that dang thing.
Yeah.
I still feel mine a little bit. Actually, my cold a little bit. Roger, it sounds like you're just battling through it still as we speak, huh?
Pardon?
Are you still fighting a cold off,
Nope.
Roger?
Nope.
No?
I'm okay. It's not talking too loud because Kim's still asleep there.
Gotcha. Should I yell into the speaker? Kim, wake up! Get your ass up! Roger's son is on his way. We got a truck to go fix. We gotta go to town.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Tim
I'm
Hortons
just
is
kidding.
calling.
Oh boy.
You know, that'd be a great commercial, Roger. Kim could shoot a few little blurbs of fixing your truck, and you could overlay it with like a voice saying, Tim Hortons is calling. We got to get this damn truck running.
Right?
Yeah.
Julian, take your time and have a great day, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Cardoso, you got to take off too. Take care, man. I hope you have a good day, buddy.
Hope you guys get some flying in today.
Gill Skills is in the house. What's going on, Gill Skills? Make sure I still have you. I haven't seen you in a minute, so yep, I still got him. Still rolling strong. Cool.
Today's Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Yes. Sure is. Another day of fun. Yeah, today's study. I've got a coffee like in the coffee pot waiting to be made so I do not get sleepy and I just push on through. Yesterday I drank so much coffee my chest was hurting. It's not good.
How you doing?
RDFPV, how's it going, buddy? Metro Drones, how's it going?
Nice to see you guys this morning.
Yes, definitely. Definitely excited to see you guys show up again. And I have sent out a bunch of notifications to people on their YouTube accounts that I found through Instagram, Roger. So I have so much following on Instagram. It's hard to go through everybody's channels on there and see if they have links to their YouTube and see if I'm following them and kind of see where they're at on there. And I sent out quite a bit last night. I was up for at least an hour trolling through all my friends' pages. So I know for sure I contacted 6 people and I got a response from them. So they should be coming through. A few of them speak only German, but you know, I use the Google Translate to hopefully not botch my German up too bad. But yeah, I you know, like sprechen Sie Deutsch? Please tell me you do.
Hey, Roger, is it just me or is it all of us old guys? We have a hard time relating to Twitter, Instagram, all those different things, the media. I I
yeah, I
can
can see it.
hardly keep up with what's going on with YouTube. You know.
No, I just got YouTube. I don't have anything else.
Yep.
Got YouTube. Probably in the future, but right now only YouTube.
So
You know,
Paul, I could tell
constantly
you,
you see
I
young
could.
people walking around all day with their phone and
Yeah.
they'll say,
Mhm.
what are you doing? Oh, I'm tweeting. And then the next thing you look
Oh
over,
yeah,
oh, I'm on Instagram. And it's like, what?
yeah.
Intro-
So like the
Real-
one cool, the
Yeah.
one cool thing about Instagram, Paul and Roger, is you can use your phone, and it's a phone-based app, and you just take a picture of something, and if you like that picture, you just upload it to your Instagram, and that's all you do. That's it. It's all Instagram is where you can put your pictures for people to view. Like you, Paul, you're going out to go set up. You've got all your camera gear, everything, and like back of your rig. You know, nobody knows what that looks like without you taking a picture or videoing it. You know, and Instagram is a good place for, that's like where I put a lot of my pictures that have to do with what you guys don't see on YouTube or people don't see on Facebook,
That's
because
it.
it's just pull the phone out, quick snap, put the phone down, keep doing what I'm doing. So it's kind of like a live action shot of what's going on in my life. And I try to upload as much as I can. Lately, I've been slacking on it because I've had so much other crap going on, but
Silver
still
top.
working at it.
Have a good day. Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to work. It is Tuesday.
I think it's just you old guys. There you go, Mike.
Yeah. I mean, he's Mike's 100% right. It's just, sadly, I know I'm an old guy,
You
but
should
up
never admit to
here,
that, Paul.
but up here, I still think I'm 24 or 25 years old back, you know, when I was back in the 70s or the early 80s. And it's like most of the people that come on live chat and that are droning today, they weren't even a twinkle in their parents' eye at the time. You know?
Right, right. Especially like me, man. I was born in the 80s. Like, are you serious?
Okay, Raymond Millwood, thank you for coming in. Thank you for your support.
Introvert, thank you, bro. I have worked hard on that Instagram. I can tell you, like, I put 10 times the amount of work into Instagram than I do anything else. I used to, anyways.
Hey, Washington County News, how you doing?
Anybody in the chat flying the Anafi or thinking about getting the new Anafi with the thermal imaging camera, or you know, what's your thought process on that? I realize it's not FPV, but it is drone related.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna make another coffee.
Okay, Roger.
Oh, he's talking about the game of quad. Yeah, that I haven't played in a while, man. I'm gonna have to seriously pay attention to what's going on this week and maybe get out there and get a flight in for the game of quad, the friendly game of quad, because it was super fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. Yeah, I'm so interested in the new camera drones because there's so many that I've been lingering on online, seeing what's going on, and there's some new stuff coming out, man. There's a lot of new stuff, and there's a new protocol I heard that you guys are getting for DJI, something that's not Lightbridge or something like that. They didn't tell what it is, but it's coming out.
I sold my Inspires because they were Lightbridge, and what happens is, as we live in the real world, that electronic bubble keeps interfering with radio interference and connectivity and all kinds of things. So the denser the population you live in, the more it starts to affect you. But over time, you know, cars are now putting out electronics with the bubble,
Oh yeah.
and people are running around with 2 or 3 devices on them. You know, it increases the electronic bubble. So that's why Lightbridge was great in its time, was high tech, was perfect. But and what I found is that my Inspires that were several $1,000s, on a bad day, if there was a lot of people down by the water, I would lose downlinks, not of the drone, but I would lose downlinks of the video. And how do you fly a camera drone when you're doing camera work and you can't see the camera? You know, it's like
that's not a that's a
that'd be like holding
pretty
a vehicle
serious situation.
Yeah, you know, it's like no. So
Yep.
DJI came out with OcuSync, which was on the Mavic Pro, and then they came out with an upgraded version called OcuSync 2, which is on the Mavic 2 series. So,
well, I heard, I don't know if this is true, that they're going to be coming out with something in a different megahertz platform, is what I heard. And I don't know if it's DJI. I know it's a camera drone company that's coming out with something that's in a different bracket of megahertz, so they can get better connectivity and there's not as much disturbance in that frequency or whatever.
well, the OcuSync 2 that I'm flying now with my Zooms and with my Enterprise series drones, they're rock solid. I can fly them, and I go back around a building momentarily or around whatever, and I don't lose a thing. Where before,
awesome.
with the Lightbridge, I had to kind of like be very careful that the signal wasn't blocked or that I had the antennas pointed exactly or whatever. But the OcuSync 2 to this point has been a godsend for me, because when you're doing anything cinematic and you're focusing on getting the right cropping of your image and getting the tilt, or doing the zoom in and out smooth and zoom out smooth, the last thing you want to have to worry about is your signal strength.
Right. Yeah, that's I think why this company, I don't think it's DJI. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's that, oh gosh.
Hey, Big Fish, how you doing?
I gotta look. I can't just leave it alone and not know who it is. I gotta go check my history from last night, because it's gonna bug me.
Yeah, Washington County News. I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're doing good too. It's very windy here right now, and with the wind, it's a cold wind. Yeah. Ricky Dubs in the house. Good morning.
So, Roger, I take it Roxy isn't out sitting on the porch.
No, the door's closed. I got the window open here, but this much there. And that's why I got this on also. I'm keeping it on.
Yeah.
Okay. Back my water's ready there, so.
So a DJI Data Link 900 megahertz version, does that sound right?
Well, what DJI has all kinds of components that the average person doesn't play with.
Okay.
They have data links and stuff that now you can mount on a tripod, and you can increase your reliability in very high radio interference. You know, it comes back to Justin, if you have the money, you can solve the problem. You know,
understand. Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, that's the way the world works. Come on, guys. Like, exactly. I do. If you got the money, you can get anything. If you want it to fly itself and you just verbally communicate to it, I'm sure if you spend enough money, they'll make a transmitter for you to do that.
And it's just kind of scary that Elon Musk's now saying that he's going to have self-driving cars by the thousands, hundreds of thousands on the road in 2 years.
And in 2 years, they're going to be starting on this new highway proposal that they have in Arizona here. And they're bypassing like Interstate 10, and it's going to be like a straight shot on the other side of Tucson, which is strange because it is a perfect valley all the way to Phoenix that way, and there's not much up and down, but apparently it's going to be like a high speed highway or something like that, where I have a feeling it's probably going to be these electric cars that are only going to be allowed on it, because it's a big deal. I don't know exactly what the heck they're doing, but I have a feeling we're going to be a guinea pig for something.
Well, it might be. It could be Arizona's answer to the Autobahn that they've been using in Germany for decades.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. Well, and that's the problem. We're out here. It's flat. It's straight. You're going for 150 miles, and there ain't nothing. You know, there's nothing there for 150 miles. It's just dead desert.
And it will cater to, probably have all kinds of signs. If you're entering an unlimited speed highway, stay to the right and don't, drive with care, because, there's going to be people out there with Testarossas and everything else clocking along at 170, 160 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, and then you have
Because
grandma and grandpa that jumped on the highway doing 45.
Yep.
Mike Serini wrote down there in the chat.
Mike, I'll read it when it gets to me here in a minute or two.
Yeah, he was saying that the OcuSync 2 makes you feel like it's a military grade with how good it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of guys that retired from the Air Force who were flying military drones. I talked to them down along the water because Port Huron, if you've seen any of my videos, it's very majestic. The water is clear blue. The ships are huge. You know, the vistas are fantastic. And I'll be down there flying, and I had a guy walk up to me this last fall, and he says, I know you know what you're doing. He showed me his military ID, and he lives out west someplace, and he flies military drones he sits at a console here, and he's flying them over in Iraq and everywhere else, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That is amazing. If you ask me. He's got his own flight crew that's working for him wherever his system's being launched from and landed at. So he's just literally the pilot in command. That's it.
And they communicate real time through satellites to that ground crew over there.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. That's like, I call that NASA stuff right there. It's beyond what I want to deal with.
And here Roger and I sitting, we can't get good internet speed,
I know.
You know,
that's because of that right there. What are you thinking? We're all paying the price for that connection speed. Oh my goodness. That's kind of scary too, you know, the fact that they can do that.
Well, I'm wondering how many people are going to go flying today. I hope people a lot of people are back to work today too. It's Tuesday. So.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the day after a holiday when people go back to work with their shoulders shrugged and just traipsing in. It's like, oh, here we go back into the grind again.
Yeah. Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love it. When I used to work, I used to love it when it was the holidays and I had to work.
Just to give you an idea, Mike Cerni's comment about military grade just popped up now on my chat.
Okay. It's about 2 minutes behind. It's getting worse. It was a minute behind. Now it's 2 minutes. Just like you said, Paul, it's gradually slowing down.
Yeah, Russian news counter.
It goes at a speed that actually makes me feel like I'm coming in for a landing. You know?
Slow and sure, steady. Ricky Dove. Ricky Dove's in the house. What's going on, Ricky Dove?
Local gypsy entered my garden today. Whistle. It was out of the pinch. I'm trying to understand what you're saying there, Ricky Dove. I had a local gypsies enter my garden today. Whistle. I was out and a pinch.
While I was out. A pinch of Dreher machine.
And that's gone.
Oh, he went somewhere to go get something to give to his kid, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And it's gone. And then there was people that went into his gypsies went into his garden.
Yeah.
Oh. Not cool. I don't understand.
I hope your day's gonna be a lot better than that, Ricky Dove. That's for sure.
Yeah, I hope it gets better, bud. Hey, you never know. You might find a dryer that's better than that one that's free. You won't have to pay anything or drive to it. Maybe they'll even bring it to you. You know, sometimes it's best that way.
The twats. There you go.
So I guess getting hold of Miss Creature yesterday got Val a interview, is what she said. She's gonna be interviewing Miss Creature today, guys. I don't know how much she's gonna publicize that, but we need to publicize that on Instagram somehow, because she's got a lot of following on Instagram.
Yeah, that's true too.
All right, Miss Creature has 10,200 followers on Instagram. Yeah, and on YouTube, about 2,000 something, right?
Yeah, 2003, I think.
Yeah. Her art is pretty amazing. I used to be all into drawing and stuff, so like the way she draws is what I strive to be when I was an artist, and I just could never get there. I couldn't keep I just can't draw consistently. It's always one day I might draw decent, the next day it's horrible. You know.
Big fish, no, I don't use I never used an underwater drone, no.
Submarine.
I don't make enough money to buy one of those. He's about 2 minutes behind.
You would totally take one and test it, though, if somebody was to send you one to test it.
Yeah.
Do a review on it. I'm sure you could find water around there.
Oh, I go to my cottage where the cottage used to be. I just walk into the water with it.
Yeah. Yeah, the flooding. Remember, Roger? I was like, you guys are gonna flood. You got so much snow. Oh my God. And look at what's happening. You guys are having partial flooding in areas, huh?
Yeah.
Scary. Yeah, when it dumps that much snow in the wintertime, when I grew up in Oregon, we knew if there's a ton of snowpack up there in those mountains, be prepared. It's going to be a rough spring because it's coming. And water's coming down whether you want it to or not.
Water basins there, so I mean, like lakes or anything. So, and we're high up.
You guys don't have any basins.
No.
Oh Jesus.
Not
that makes it even more out of control. It's just going to flood. There ain't no control.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, you guys have tons of snow, so I don't see the point in having a lake. The lake burst.
Y'all area and all that, they're underwater some places there.
That sucks. That's so sad too, because that's all their stuff in their home.
Yeah.
You know, that's their warm place to sleep, and it's gone. It's submerged underwater.
St. John River houses going down it. Okay.
Mike Sarney, you're about 10 minutes behind on the chat or the video. That's fine. We'll understand when you comment if it's about something a few minutes ago. Thanks for telling us. Appreciate that. Because sometimes I miss stuff. Glenesis, I just read your comment, dude. I'm sorry. It didn't highlight in red. Thank you. Thank you. I did work very hard on that Instagram, man, for a long time. Quite a long time, actually. That was my go-to place, Roger, for anything drones. I would just post on there. It was so easy just to throw a picture up, maybe a quick clip, something that I recorded with my phone.
Look,
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Did you have a question, Roger?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Paul, you got any boats coming in soon?
Yeah, I was gonna look, but Mia's standing over and giving me the look like, hey, dummy, I want to go outside.
You tell him, Mia. You tell him.
I'll be right back.
Okay. It's like my dogs. My dogs will sit in front of the door and start barking at me. Look right at me, all aggressive and bark. I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. Yelling at me for? I'll be there in a second. Does Roxy bark at you to go outside?
Oh yeah.
If you're not paying attention.
That's right. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And pit bulls are very vocal. It's cool. Remote Pilots Australia. Take care, man. I know it's late where you're at. Get some rest.
Yeah, you take care of there, Harry. Myself today, I might be getting off early when my son gets here to go and help him.
Okay.
So I gotta get my truck on the road.
Yes. Yes, you do. You just need your heater back because it's not done being cold.
Yeah.
You know, and without your, do you have air conditioning that works there, Roger?
I don't use it. I never use air conditioning.
Okay. Okay. You don't need it then.
No, I never
Here-
used it. Every car I had air conditioning in it, and I never used it.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'd rather have the
Heater. Yeah.
I open my windows. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crack the windows. You got plenty of fresh air.
This Montana's, you got to make sure you got your heater working, because in the summertime, when you're in traffic, the freaking radiators heat up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You got to turn the heating on full blast.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I got
to help.
It's working.
To help it dissipate the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing I could tell you about like your heater and your radiator, and if you're getting hot sitting in a stoplight or whatever, check and see if your both your fans are working when the radiator kicks on. And another way you can get your radiator to cool off is by kicking on the AC. If the AC is not working or whatever, don't do this. But if the AC works, it'll kick on both fans to your radiator if it's a dual fan system instead of just one kicking on.
Yeah.
And that'll help cool the radiator off as well. But if you're still having high temperatures, you probably need to replace the radiator or the thermostat. And with your cold weather you have there, the thermostat more than likely is the only culprit. It might just be sticking just a little bit at the very end of its opening, and it's restricting that last little bit of flow to help cool the engine off.
The thermostat in that, it's $350.
Oh my God! What vehicle is it? Do you have?
Montana, 2004.
2004 Montana. Oh my God!
It's
built into the housing, isn't it?
It's very hard to get to, so that's why.
Oh, okay.
Because before I bought the truck, the guy told me he just changed the thermostat and showed me the bill and everything. It was $325. So I'm happy I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, and that's the minivan, right? Montana?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
They all got aluminum radiators.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Pontiac. Yeah, I was just looking it up on AllData. They charge a lot for that, and it's not hard to do. I'll be damned. You got to take the intake off, but yeah. Yeah, there's a solid pipe that it goes to, and all this other stuff I'm looking at here.
Hey, Brian, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope everybody's doing well this morning.
Not exactly the easiest, Roger, but I guarantee you your son could do it, and it wouldn't cost you an arm and a leg if it is the thermostat sticking.
Yeah.
Your son would be able to do it. Yeah. It is an extensive job that will take time. You know, it's just there's some little little things that need to be moved. You know what I mean? Stupid cars, I'm telling you, they put stuff in the way. When it's something like you're talking a thermostat, you know, timing belt, and all these things that need to be replaced with maintenance.
Yeah.
Designers do not think of that. They want it to be the most compact, light, and functionable.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Flew an epic spot on Sunday. Power loop, a bridge over a river. Oh, cool.
Oh, did you do the bridge that we've been talking about, man? How did I not miss? I'm not getting notifications from him, and I want to see them because, never mind. He knows why. He knows why I want to see his notifications. I'm going in here and I'm yelling at my YouTube here.
His bill's not even wrong. His bill wasn't even wrong on mine.
Hold on a second. Seriously? Bells rang.
What the hell is this?
He posted it yesterday. Oh, rocking 432. Did you get the Immersion RC 432 dropper?
That didn't sound good.
No. Made me look. My neck is so stiff. What are you doing? Turn that all back on, please.
Bye.
I love you. Bye. Just turning off my backlighting, and I'm like, what are you doing? Turn that back on. People need to see the background. I need to just get myself a background so I don't have to worry about having lights on behind me. One more week and that room will be done. I will have my office. I just have to wait for
There you go.
I just have to wait for the house to empty out so we can do this.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you, girls. Okay.
Bye, Summer.
Drive safe. Everybody says bye. Have a good day. She's in a hurry. She is running late, so stay out of the way.
Oh, it's 7:04
Got your bag?
there, right?
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock here. Yeah, she's running about a half hour late. She usually leaves about a half hour ago, so yeah, when she's like that, I just get out of the way. Don't say a damn word. Just move. I love my wife, but man, she can be mean.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey, Roger, I just checked marine traffic, and as we speak, there are two ships passing just north of the Blue Water Bridge, one upbound, one southbound right now.
Okay.
It's a pretty cool spot there, Proper.
Yeah, like I said, Paul, I'll be probably closing down early today because my son's coming over to help me with the truck.
Yeah, that's understandable. You know, whenever you think you need to close it, close it. Everybody here, I mean, we're all family, Roger. We understand. You know,
Yeah, we do.
life happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And melted wires happen. And
Yeah.
those need to be fixed before computer components get fried.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So do you have a new harness already for it? Did you scrap one?
He's going to get it on the way down here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm literally
Cool.
watching paint dry, fellas. Barnacle. My whole house here has to be painted, for God's sake. Oh,
That's one of the things that I hate worst in the whole world.
yeah.
Painting. You know, like door jams, you know, they start to flake and stuff, and oh man, I just hate that.
This house was all freshly painted when I moved in.
Yeah.
What, 8 years I'm here? It's due for another paint job.
Yep. Yeah, painting it's a never ending update that you have to do. I hate it. Man, that water is just
Roger, all painted. I got so much damn furniture in this house, you wouldn't believe it. For two old guys living together, we've got a lot of bloody furniture.
means you never get rid of nothing. Don't need to, right? You got everything you need. You use it. That's why it's there. That's the
Well,
stuff.
that and plus, Hadley, I think as we get older, and you know, some people, young people do it too, but it seems to be more prevalent. You know, I might need that someday.
I don't even want to get into that, man. Yeah, I was with a family that had that motto, and like my grandfather would straighten nails. Okay, so like getting rid of stuff is hard for me to do because it's been instilled in my brain that we could be using that in the future, and like I have my stuff where don't touch it, don't throw it away. We need it. It's
Yep.
guy stuff, you
Yep.
know. My wife won't get her hands on it because it's like nails and screws and bolts and from cars. I've done a lot of flipping cars, and you know, sometimes I have to replace parts, and they come with fresh new bolts, and I'll take the old bolts and I'll put them in a bucket, you know, and I'll keep them,
Yeah.
even though you're not supposed to reuse them on that car, but they're still a good bolt. You know what I mean? It might be a little stretched or whatever, but it's still usable. And my wife's like, "Why you got all these bolts? Why you got all this stuff?" And I'm like, "Man, don't ask. It's the garage. Just go back in the house. This is my area.
Well,
Get the hell out of here."
there's always a bolt bucket, a screw bucket, and a nail bucket. You know, I think every guy has one.
I have a storage shelf that's full of nuts and bolts and screws. They're all organized in Folger cans and everything else. So like if they're 10 millimeter or if they're 12 millimeter, you know, and I've organized them all. And my wife's like, "You got to get rid of some of this stuff." And I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm not getting rid of any of it."
Yeah.
Like
and then
when somebody asks me for a bolt, I'm like, "I've got one."
Yeah, and then there's machine thread, and then there's regular thread.
SAE thread, yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I've got them all organized too. And that's the thing is like this is 1.25 thread, machine thread. This is 1.5 thread, and this is a 12 millimeter or this is a 10 millimeter shank. Yeah,
Yep.
and like my wife doesn't understand why I have all that stuff, and I build engines and stuff for people still to this day. I'll help them build their race engines. You know, if they come out and bring it to me and sit and hang out here for the weekend, I won't fly. I will help them build their engine because I get my wrench time and I get to enjoy going to the drag strip once it's all put back in the car and go watch them race and see how good they can do, you know? And if they pop the engine, then I have a right to go, "You stupid idiot. Why did you over rev it?" I had to win. I just had to win.
Everybody, don't forget tonight at 7 p.m. Val's going to be interviewing. What's her name again?
Miss Creature.
Miss Creature at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So
It's going to be a good one, guys. If you're here and you heard this, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be one that's going to be watched so much more than the live stream.
Tell your friends and family to be there, 7 p.m. Eastern.
What I suggest for everybody to do is post it on any of your social media things that it's going to be tonight.
Big J's at 944 subs, guys.
Ooh, Big J, you're climbing like crazy, man. Yesterday you were at 930 or 920, wasn't it? 928 or something like that. Climbing. That's good. Check him out, guys. I know there's only a few of us in here, but yeah, 947.
Hey guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close down right away. I'm going to have some when my son gets here. So since there's not many people on today.
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye too and let you get to what you got to do. And I think since I've been burning the candle at both ends, I might even take a old man's nap.
Yep. And I'm gonna go study. That's all I'm doing today.
Sadly, study.
Yeah, Paul, do I have any of your information to get a hold of you? Actually, now that you're on here, I don't know if I do.
Well,
I don't think I have your email.
Well, I might go on just before Val does, so I pick up a lot of people, so y'all can go on to Val's channel when she comes on.
Or if you want to wait just a minute, Hadley, till we go off air, and I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off there. Okay, guys. All you guys have a good day. Thank you for coming in.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
I will be back on tonight around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Okay, bye.